Hey guys, how's it going? It's Taste the Ace, and I'm bringing you another episode of South Park Phone Destroyer. Today we're going to get into something a little different. It's not going to be any gameplay. We are going to go over cards and what cards you should have in your deck. So let's do this. The first card I'd like to mention is Program Stan. He consumes 3 energy. He has relatively high health. He's got a medium attack. He does have a charge power that freezes multiple enemies. The charge does deal damage of 18. So if there's a lot of enemies, you're able to freeze them all for a good 2 seconds. That's 2 seconds that you get to hit the enemy and they can't do anything about it. And card number 2 is Nathan. In my opinion, there are not enough ranged attackers that are really good. And Nathan is just one of those that you have to have on your team. He does consume 4 energy. He has relatively high health. His damage for a ranged attacker is awesome. Let me remind you guys that my cards aren't going to be exactly the same as yours due to the upgrades. But if you do not have Nathan in your squad, I recommend putting him there. Start him out in the back of the field and you'll be great. The third card is Dog Poo. Dog Poo was one of my first epics that I've gotten in this game. He consumes 3 energy. He has really high health. His attack is phenomenal. And I call him the leader killer. If you want to take down the leader fast, this is a guy you need. And watch out, he throws them dog turds. Next up is Bandito Sally. Bandito Sally consumes a mere 2 energy. She does have low health, but her attack is off the charts. If you ever get into a pickle and there's a big cluster of opponents in the middle, you can always throw her in and she will be sure to clear out the mess for you. I highly recommend using Bandito Sally. Hook and Clyde, he's another epic. He consumes 3 energy. He's got decent health. His attack's pretty average. The cool thing about Hook and Clyde is he throws a parrot right when you put him into the game. And this parrot, it can do 220 damage to another character, or he can do 22 damage to the leader that you're playing against. So I always like to set him up merely identical to one of the opponent characters, hoping that Hook and Clyde will take out the opponent character rather than doing the damage to the leader. That's my philosophy on how to use them. And the next card is Storyteller Jimmy. Storyteller Jimmy consumes 3 energy. He has about the same stats as Clyde. But one good thing about Storyteller Jimmy is that he lowers the enemy attack by 12. So if there's quite a bit of enemy characters on the board, you can place him in and lower all of their attacks, which that's pretty beneficial when it comes to player versus player. And last but not least, Stan of Many Moons. I like Stan. Stan's got a high health. He's got a pretty decent attack. He does consume more energy than the previous cards that I've been speaking of. He is a legendary. He's very hard to find, but if you put him in, he does have a charge where he sends out a Fury Blast, which does 60 damage to all characters on the board. And those are the cards I believe that you should play with in your deck. I win a lot of matches with these cards. I definitely don't have no Man Bear Pig. If you play it against Man Bear Pig, you definitely know he's overpowered, and if you have him, you should definitely play him. If you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below on what cards you play. And also subscribe to the channel. I post videos daily. And I will see you next episode. See ya!